One of Family Services' most important roles is serving as the lead agency in responding to and preventing domestic violence. One of the many victims who has been helped is Wanda, who came to the Battered Women's Shelter years ago along with her 3 small children. Wanda was a young mother who thought she had married a kind and caring man until the abuse began.
He hit me one day. I can't even recall now why, but he hit me. That was, and I was stunned. It's like, I know he didn't just hit me, and he did. He was angry for something, and I took it and I hid it, and it continued to happen. Then he began to do the Russian roulette thing, with lining the children up against the wall and, pulling the handle on the gun while my children were lined up against the wall.
Wanda and her children took refuge for 90 days at the Battered Women's Shelter, where they received intensive counseling and group support, all in a comforting, safe environment. Wanda, now a full-time manager at the shelter, shares her story often and tells women that they too can overcome abuse and build a new, happy, successful life.
I thank God for Family Services, and I thank God for the staff. I thank God for the support groups that we had at that time.
Family Services also assists victims of sexual assault, any time of the day or night, 365 days a year. Family Services specially trained staff and volunteers are on call to go to local hospitals to be with and support victims as they're seen by medical professionals and forensic evidence is collected. Just as important as responding to violence is preventing it in the first place. Family Services works to prevent violence by educating youth groups on dating violence, mentoring students on college campuses, and various community trainings. Family Services representatives do many educational programs in the community each year. During October, the annual Domestic Violence Month, Family Services places these silhouettes, each representing an actual victim of domestic violence, around the community as part of a national program to highlight the impact of violence on families.